Let's talk about what's going on with banking. Let's talk about Silicon Valley Bank. Let's talk about Credit Suisse. And let's put some context to this for those who don't understand about what's going on. So here's an example as to what happened to Silicon Valley Bank and as to why they had to close the doors. Here's the scenario. I'm gonna go to Hawaii with a group of friends and have a luau. And in order to get a 20% discount, I need at least 10 people to go on this luau. So we pony up all of our money. We've got 10 people now, and they all give the money to me. Now we're not going until 3 months, okay? So what I do is I take this money and I buy government bonds with this money in the meantime, because I like this industry. I think that it's gonna be doing pretty well. So I talk to another group of people, another 10, and say, hey, listen, if you go to Hawaii, 10 people, if you guys pony up, you guys can get a discount. So what they say is, hey, that sounds good, right? Because we're not leaving for another 6 months, right? So I've got one group that's leaving in 3 months. Now I've got this new group that's leaving in 6 months. So then I get their money. So now I don't have to take that money out of the T-bond and get penalized, correct? So if I take that money out a little early, I get penalized. So now I get to leave it there, but now I get to use their money and purchase the luau for the people who are going in 3 months. But then what happens is the second group that says, hey, listen, we know we're not leaving for another 6 months, but the economy's changed, something's going on. So we just want our money back because we're gonna go to Las Vegas and do something out there instead. So I said, oh man, I'm in trouble because I didn't work with a third group. So here it is, now I have to give their money back because I didn't invest that money yet. So I'm okay, so I give that money back. But the first group who's leaving in 3 months, I can't take that money out for 6. So that's what happens with the banks. When you give them money, they invest that money. So listen, your money's gone. Every time you give money to a bank, in order for them to actually make profits, they have to invest your money. So now I don't have the money to give back unless I take the money out of the T-bond and I get penalized. Or I can try to pony up money that I just don't have. And that's their position with Silicon Valley Bank. So now that you have some context, now that I hope this example kind of helps you guys understand as to what's happening, just know that every time you give money to a bank, they're investing that money. So you have to ensure that if you're going to give money to a bank, make sure they have strong balance sheets. Make sure that what they're investing in is not so long term, and ensure that they have enough customers to cover the money that you want back, right? So when you put money in a bank, let's just say you need it all back and they can't give it to you. So here's what I want you all to do. If you all have, whoever's listening to this, if you have over $250,000, because that's what FDIC is going to insure, get it into another bank. So if you have $260,000, put 10,000 of it into a separate bank and get another insurance on that money so that you can make sure that nothing like this happens to you, because over 95% of those clients over at Silicon Valley, they had over $250,000. These were all venture capitalists trying to raise money so that their business can survive. And they had no choice but to have the doors closed on them for the weekend anyway, until the federal government came in. Lucky for them. But next time it's not going to be so lucky. And there are going to be more banks faltering on their ability to pay you back. So ensure, that your money's not caught up. And again, this is not financial advice, but it is some type of roadmap to take to make sure that your money is going in the right direction. So until next time, Wealth Gang, stay healthy.